Hello, Rambler Nation, and welcome back to the Rambler review stream here. This is McBain Ramblers versus Lake City Trojans here tonight. We got Clayton Hooker here on the mound for the Ramblers. Clayton Hooker's been very dominant in his few starts that he's had. He's been just filling the strike zone with strikes, able to command the strike zone, and obviously get batters out. I'm here with Trey Bovin,
Howdy.
announcing tonight's game.
Yeah, for sure. Clayton Hooker be filling up the strike zone lately, as you just see. 4-pitch strikeout right there. First two filled up the zone, then just threw a little outside pitch to hopefully draw the batter and didn't catch him, but just blew the fastball right by him. I'll be curious to see if these Lake City Trojan JV team will be able to catch up with his fastball.
First pitch strike here from Clayton. This is number 12, L. Stanley here batting for the Trojans.
Clayton, first pitch strike here. I'll be curious to see if he has to use his curveball or his off-speed pitches here. Yep, as you see it there, he used it. So we'll see if he has to keep using it or he just keep blowing the fastball right by him.
Yeah, obviously good off speed there by Clayton. Just trying to keep that ball outside, not give up any hits there by the Trojans.
Clayton with a pitch, little low inside. Got a 2-1 count here. There you go, Clayton with a nice little fastball right down the middle. Evens the count out at 2-2 here, 1 out, top of the first inning. Clayton trying to get 2 strikeouts here in the first. And that he does. Drop pitch. Let's see if Brody can throw him out, and he does. Kendon with a squeeze there. That will count as a strikeout for Clayton.
Good job there by Brody. Obviously, if y'all don't know, if a called pitch gets dropped by the catcher, the runner can advance to first base, and the catcher does have to throw him out there at first.
Right, so good job of Brody keeping his head in the game, buckling down and throwing him out at first. Clayton with the pitch here on number 6, Athens. Ball a little outside. Brody trying to squeeze it. Be a 1-0 count here, 1 ball, 0 strikes. Beautiful day here for baseball in northern Michigan. Sun finally came out, wind died down a little bit. Here Clayton with the first strike here. Caught the batter swinging. Be 1-1 here.
Beautiful pitch there. Obviously, Clayton able to fight back in these at-bats. Able to get those strikes when he needs them.
Clayton here with the pitch. Money pitch right there down the middle. 2 balls, 1 strike here on Athens. Clayton trying to close it out 1-2-3 here on top of the first to get the bats going. See if he'll try to throw it off speed here. Yes, sir, he does. And he gets
What
him.
a beautiful
Jams him right
off-speed
outside.
there.
Stun the batter. 1-2-3 there for Clayton, top of the first inning. See if the McBain boys can get the bats going here in the bottom of the first.
And now, obviously, McBain has been struggling lately to get those bats on that ball. Not being able to produce any hits or runs. Hopefully, they'll be able to figure some of that out in this game.
Looks like we got number 8, Casey, up here for the pitching for the Trojans, JV Trojans. Order here for the JV boy for the McBain boys. We got Braden Winkle, Kendon Myring, Kason Pollington, Clayton Hooker, Brody Skierbeck, Dakota Klein, Ben Thompson, Charles Hammer, and Xander Hauser. So it looks like some talented young men here for the Ramblers, hoping to get the bats going. See if they can put the ball on the bat a little better than Trojans did here in the top of the first.
Yeah, I mean, dominant start here by Clayton Hooker to start off this game. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. 3 strikeouts to end that first inning. I mean, just to keep those Trojans off balance, make sure they're not getting any hits, and just keep up the pace going on with this game.
For sure.
Now, obviously, when you have a pitcher that is warming up for the opposite team, you always want to watch them when you're on the on-deck circle or in the dugout just to time those pitches and make sure you can read that pitcher and obviously look for any off-speed if he's throwing that in his warm-ups. Obviously, it helps you to time those pitches up, get that bat on the ball, and just get some runs on the board.
This McBain JV team had some good luck playing the little small ball game, as you would call it. So that when they played Cadillac here 2 weeks ago, they liked to put down a couple of bunts, and that helped them score a couple 3 runs in here in the second inning. They played Cadillac at home a couple weeks ago, and let's see. I'll be curious to see if they don't try to pull something like that, if they don't get the bats going here early. Coach Cora's always got something up his sleeve.
Now, obviously, when you're watching those pitches, you can also look if that pitcher's throwing strikes or balls, and obviously, you just want to watch that and make sure you're not swinging at anything out of the zone.
Here we got Braden Winkle for the Ramblers stepping up to bat, getting the signs from Coach Kors. My boy Braden Winkle, young freshman here trying to get the bats going. Number 8 for the Trojans with a pitch. First pitch, swinging fastball. Braden just a little off on it. He'll be down 0-1 right here. See number 8 for the Trojans, Casey, with a great fastball there. See if we'll go here. Braden following it off on the second pitch. He'll be behind 0-2, so we'll see here if the Trojans got any off-speed pitches. Braden can sit on it, drive it. 0-2 count. No outs with the pitch. And he goes down swinging 3 pitches, 3 strikes. Can't ask for a better start there from number 8 on the mound.
Good few pitches there by number 8. Now, Braden Winkle, obviously, you could tell was a little ahead on those pitches. You did see he did try to move up in that batter's box to try to get ahead of that pitch. Now he's just got to sit back on that back foot and make sure he drives that ball.
Yep, that's one thing that Coors always stresses about is keeping your weight back enough so that you can sit on a fastball and turn on it. Let's see if Kendon does a good job of it here. First pitch way outside. Kendon laying off on it. See if he can get one going here with a 1-0 start. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Kendon the lefty. Waiting the pitch here from number 8. And he reaches way outside for that one.
Now again, they're way ahead of that ball. They just got to sit back on that back foot and wait for that pitch to get to them. Ramblers not able to do a good job of that here so far in this game.
Kendon here, third pitch here. Looks a little outside. Great eye there from 3-5. Kendon Meyering, the lefty. Let's see if Kendon can get something going here with 2 balls, 1 strike here with 1 out, bottom of the first. Kendon with a hit, second baseman backhand, and makes a nice throw. Great defensive play there from the Trojans. Kendon with a nice hit up to second base, and great backhand there by the second baseman for the Trojans with a nice throw over to first base. Great play all around there by the Trojans. Kendon trying to get the bats going, got a good solid hit. Let's see if number 33, Kason Pollington, can get her going here with 2 outs in the bottom of the first for the Ramblers. Number 8 with the pitch here. Looks like it almost hit Kason, but he dodged it. Went a little behind him.
Good hit there by Kason up to third base. The throw to first is good.
Oh, missed it.
Just in the dirt there. Kason will advance to second base, and he will be there standing up. Good attempt there by the first baseman to try to scoop that ball out of the dirt, but just that throw was just in the dirt in front of him there. Very hard play there by the first baseman, not able to come up with that ball.
Kason Pollington making a good, solid contact on that pitch, driving it, pitch inside, getting his hands out, and driving it towards third baseman. Third baseman made a great defensive play, just left it a little short. Left it in the first baseman's hands, but came up a little short, so Kason advanced. Runner on second here for Clayton Hooker. 2 outs, bottom of the first. See if he can get it going here for the Ramblers. And he does. Base hit to third base. Third baseman Tries again for the throw to first and gets him. Great throw hit there by the third baseman. Made up for his last attempt. And the score, end of the first inning, will be Ramblers 0, Trojans 0. Great plays all around here by both teams.
Yeah, again, great plays defense.
Foundation Scholarship helped me achieve my educational dream by allowing me to attend a private college that I really didn't think that I could afford.
By allowing me to focus more on my academics and less about worrying constantly about the financial stressors, it allowed me to form relationships on my community campus, which helped me strive to be a better person, a better student, and a better future teacher.
So I remember taking a picture back in my first semester of college, and it was over $400 for 2 textbooks. And so every bit of money helps, and these scholarships helped me achieve my educational dream by coming back to McBain and helping our next generation of students succeed.
I could go and pursue the majors in education that I wanted to.
And we got Crittenden here to start us off for the Trojans. Number 20, the lefty. We got number 20 on number 20 here. Clayton with the first pitch. A little high, inside. See if the Trojans can get something going after a 1-2-3 inning here in the first. Clayton with the first pitch. And number 20, he catches the batter chasing that Crittenden. Catches him chasing a little high fastball. Clayton with the pitch here, the 1-1 count, top of the second. Looks like a little outside for that pitch. Let's get a 2-1 count here. 2 balls, 1 strike. No outs, top of the second here. Clayton getting the pitch. The throw. Money throw right down the middle. Catches number 20, Crittenden, swinging for the Trojans. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. See if Clayton will go fastball here or I'll throw the off speed. Seems like they haven't been able to hit the fastball yet, so we'll see. Yep, looks like he sticks with the fastball, hangs it up a little high. Full count here for the Trojans. Clayton with the pitch here, full count, no outs. And gets him.
Beautiful pitch there by Clayton. Obviously filling that strike zone there. Able to get those batters out. I mean, 4 batters up, 4 batters down, all strikeouts. Just a beautiful outing here from Clayton Hooker so far.
For sure, he's got to keep up the good work. Keep driving that fastball because I haven't really seen him catch up to it yet. So just keep throwing it. Don't break it. Don't knock it till you. Here we go. Clayton with the first pitch. Strike here. Looks like a ball, actually. A little high.
I mean, like you said, these batters not able to catch up to that ball there. Clayton just pumping that fastball past them for strikes.
There you see it again. Clayton with the perfect pitch right there down the middle.
I mean, just filling that strike zone up with pitches. I mean, it doesn't. You can't do much better than that.
Nothing more you can ask for a kid, just to throw some strikes.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Clayton 1-1 count, 1 out here, top of the second. With the pitch, money ball right down the middle. Clayton doing a fantabulous job here to start it out. We got number 2 Bowers here up to bat. The 1-2 count here, 1 out. Clayton with the pitch. Try to throw the breaking ball. Left it up a little high. Great pitch, though, for a 1-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Clayton getting the pitch. And left it up a little high. Full count here. See if Clayton can get the job done. Try to get 5 strikeouts in a row. Let's see if we can do it. Clayton with the pitch. And he does.
Perfect pitch there by
right down the
Clayton.
middle.
5 batters up, 5 strikeouts. I mean, if we can keep this rolling, I mean, this is a beautiful game to watch here by Clayton.
Exactly. Nothing more you can ask for a kid. Great pitching here. Started out. Got number 16, Braden, sorry, excuse me. Number 16 Braden batting in the number 6 spots here. It's number 6 spot here for the Trojans. It's 2 outs here, top of the second. First pitch is ball, a little high.
I mean, it doesn't get much better than this here. I mean, for the outfielders, the infielders, as long as your pitcher's throwing strikes, it gets them off the field as quick as you can. That ball's just low there. I mean, Clayton able to throw strikes in this inning, and the first inning just able to get those runners, or infielders and outfielders off this field, and with the bats in their hands, that pitch is over the head of the batter there.
Clayton facing a 3-0 count here. See if he can buckle down and come all the way back with 3-0 count. Try to go first 6 batters out here. Clayton filling in his holes, calming down a little bit, couple deep breaths. Waiting on the umpire. Here he goes, Clayton.
Pitch from Clayton.
Right strike.
Down the middle there. Beautiful pitch from Clayton. He tried to battle back in this at-bat.
Clayton with a 3-0 count here. 2 outs. Top of the second inning. Winds up for the pitch. Way outside. And that will be ball 4. So number 16, Braden, will have first runner on base here for the Trojans with that walk. With 2 outs here, top of the second. And next up to bat, we have number 5, Helsel. We'll see if he can. Got number 35, Kenyon Meyering, holding him on at first, making sure he doesn't go nowhere. Clayton with the pitch. Little low. Brody lets it go by him. He grabs it. Eats it. And runner advances to second base on the wild pitch. Be one ball, no strikes, 2 outs here, top of the second inning. Clayton, see if he can get a strike going here. He's got to battle back. That's checking him at second base. And the pitch. Good pitch here. Jamin on the inside. Clayton looking him back. And the pitch. Fouled it off. Out of play. Clayton up on the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Top of the second here for the righty slugger here. Clayton with a pitch. Gets the job done.
Beautiful pitch there by Clayton Hooker. I mean, 5 strikeouts and with 7, what is that, 6?
6 strikeouts.
6
now.
strikeouts?
Yep.
6 strikeouts, 7 batters faced. I mean,
doing it by himself right now.
this is fun to watch. I mean, it does not get much better than this. I mean, you can't ask for much more. Still 0-0 here in the bottom. We'll be going into the bottom of the second inning here. And we'll be right back after this break.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain.
Their menu has something for everyone, from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around.
Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood.
And welcome back to today's action between the Lake City Trojans JV and the McBain Ramblers JV. Looks like we got number 25 Brody Skierbeck up for the Ramblers. Try to get things going here at the bottom of the second for the Ramblers. Looks like he's out in front lunging at that first pitch. Ramblers got to sit back. They're used to seeing a lot really fast pitchers here. Start of the season facing some tough teams. Just got to sit back and drive it here. Brody with an 0-1 count. Bottom of the second. Watches that one go by. Good eye here for Brody. 1-1 count. Number 8 with a pitch here. Brody fouls it off to the back of the backstop.
Brody able to stay back there on that pitch a little bit more. Obviously, still got to stay way back on that back foot there a little bit more.
Brody getting the pitch here, the 1-2 count. And watches the
good
pitch,
pitch there by number 8.
Great pitch, Casey here by number 8, Casey for the Trojans. Jammed him inside. Brody watching that third strike go by. With one out here, looks like we got number 30, Dakota Klein, up for the Ramblers. Try to get things going here in the bottom of the second with one out. Watches that first pitch go by. Ball 1, a little low in the dirt. Looks like we got a great pitching outing here so far by both teams. Number 8 for the Trojans and number 20 for the Ramblers. They're doing a great job of just filling up the strike zone and letting the batters put the ball in play. Dakota Klein with a great hit. Second baseman bobbles it. And missed throw. Goes right by the first baseman. Little low in the dirt by the second baseman, and Dakota Klein gets on base.
Yeah, a good piece of hitting there by Dakota. Able to run that ball out. I mean, obviously, at this lower level, there is that chance of the defensive players making mistakes just like that there. And obviously, always got to run those balls out, even if it is usually a routine out.
For sure.
There's always that chance
that's why you always run through the play.
Always that chance of a mistake or anything. I mean,
first pitch, number 8 by number 8, Casey. Strike for number 23, Ben Thompson. Runner on first here for the Ramblers. Ben down 0-1. Dakota with a lead. Ben Thompson. Try to get a nice cut at that. Great looking swing, but way above it. Great pitching here by number 8, Casey. One out here. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. And it hits him. Now we'll have runners on first and second here for the Ramblers. Here, bottom of the second, 1 out. Looking to do some damage here. We got number 4, Charles Hammer, up to bat. Looking to put a ball in play. As you've seen earlier in this inning, we got to just hit the ball, put it in play. Let them make the play. First and second here. Number 8 checking Dakota back. Bunt. And pops it up a little bit. Doesn't quite get on top of it. So it pops up. Will be foul. So we'll have 1 strike with 1 out. No balls. Bottom of the second inning here.
yeah, like you said at the start there about that Cadillac game, McBain able to play some small ball here. Able to lay down bunts. Charles obviously trying to lay down that bunt. Just goes foul there. Let's see if he does it here again. Charles looking to swing that. That ball goes past the catcher. Dakota and Ben will both advance to second and third here. Ramblers both in scoring position here. Obviously, Charles got to put that ball in play here. Try to get some runs on the board here.
For sure, for sure. Running's in scoring position. And a great position to do some damage here for Charles. Put the ball in play and hope for the best. Got a 1-1 count here. Number 8's pitch. Great swing by Charles. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here on the Ramblers, 1 out, bottom of the second. 2 runners in scoring position. See if Charles can put the ball in play here. Pitch by Casey. Fouls it off, way to hang. It's one thing you got to do with 2 strikes. Got to expand your zone and know that anything close, you got to make sure you put some a barrel on it. Hopefully just a
Protect the strike zone.
yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
There you go.
Thank you. Words are hard.
They are really hard.
Number 8 with the pitch here, 2-2 count. Charles, great job fighting.
Real good job here by Charles. Able to fight those pitches off. I mean, like I said, able to protect that strike zone, stay in this at-bat. See if you can put a ball in play here, score some runs on the board.
For sure, Charles fighting for his life out there in the batter's box. Staying alive. Runners on second and third here for the Ramblers. 1 out, bottom of the second in the pitch. Outside, good eye by Charles Hammer.
Beautiful at-bat here by Charles. I mean, just stay in this at-bat. Try to get a ball in play. This will be the, I believe, 8th or 9th pitch of the bat
sure.
at-bat here.
Charles fighting. Here's the pitch for the full count. And gets him.
Oh, good
Great
pitch there.
Great pitch there by number 8, Casey, to leave Charles stunned in there in the box. And with 2 outs here, bottom of the second. Runners on second and third. Xander Hauser up to bat, trying to do some damage. See if he can put the ball in play, drive them runners in for the Ramblers to get them going. Casey with a great pitching outing so far. Throws it a little low. Great stop there by the catcher.
Ramblers really don't want to leave those runner on base. I mean, obviously you want to get those runs in. You don't want to leave them out there. Obviously you can't do that unless you make contact with that ball. Otherwise, I mean, pass balls, we will take those.
Casey with the pitch. It's like a perfectly placed inside pitch right there. Xander stepping out a little bit. 1-1 count here. Person on second and third, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. See if Xander can put the ball in play here. Casey with the pitch. Little high. Xander did a great job of dropping that bat, just in case the ball goes a little bit behind him and don't want it to hit the bat, and go foul. Xander, 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs here. Hits the ball. Second baseman. Second baseman gets it, throws it, and gets the out. Great routine there, play there by, looks like it's number 2, Bowers. Great play there by that kid.
I mean, way to make contact there by Xander. Obviously, as long as you can put that bat on the ball, it's always a good at-bat. Ramblers and Trojans still tied here, 0-0, going into the top of the 3rd inning. Clayton Hooker will be back on the mound for McBain, it looks like. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain.
Their menu has something for everyone from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around.
Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood.
And welcome back to today's action between the JV of the Trojans and JV Ramblers. Clayton Hooker pitching a perfect game basically so far. One walk and the rest are strikeouts. 6 strikeouts, 1 walk. Starting out hot again here in the bottom of this. Looks like the top of the 3rd. 1 strike here. Shakes off the call. Let's see what he throws here. Breaking ball. Ends up a little outside. Facing a 1-1 count here for the Trojans pitchers. So we got pitcher-on-pitcher matchup right here. 1-1 count, top of the 3rd. No runs scored by either team so far. A lot of defensive plays made. The pitch by Clayton. Right down the middle, loud pop of the glove there. He's bringing the heat.
Clayton really is obviously dominant start today. I mean, first 2 innings, 6 strikeouts, 7 at-bats. Good pitch there by Clayton, just up and outside there. 2-2 count here to the pitcher.
Not a bad spot there on a 1-2 count. Don't really want to throw it down the middle to give the batter an easy one. Clayton with a pitch on a 2-2. Leaves it a little outside. Again, not a terrible spot. Up in the count. Don't want to throw it down the middle for an easy at-bat. Try to get him chasing. Now full. Got to throw a strike here. Leaves it a little up. Looks good. Probably a little high. Just got to drive it down a little bit. We got the runner on first there for the Trojans. The pitcher, number 8, Casey.
Now, you really don't want to start these innings off with walks. Obviously, you get that pressure on the defense with the runner on first base. Pitch here from Clayton is outside. That ball gets past Brody. Runner will advance to second base there. Good base running there by the Trojans. Batter getting the call here from the third base coach. Clayton will step off the mound here.
See if Clayton can buckle down and find that strike zone at once more. Braden Winkle doing a good job of holding that runner on there at second base. Batter squared to bunt, number 10, Youngberg here for the Trojans. Squared to bunt. Didn't put it down, didn't really like the pitch. Great job by him by only bunting strikes, and wasn't a strike, so great job pulling back and knowing that it's not a good one to swing. There he goes there, making contact with the ball, just going foul, off behind him. 2 balls, 1 strike here. Top of the third, runner on second. See if he can put the ball in play and do some damage here for the Trojans. Clayton comes set, checks the runner back. Pitch. Ball there, 3-1 count. Clayton needing a strike here. Right down the middle.
Good pitch there by Clayton, able to fight back in this at-bat. Obviously, Trojans got that runner on second base with the pressure on the defense in scoring position. Clayton got to make a pitch here.
Full count. And that he does.
Beautiful pitch there by Clayton.
Strikes him out looking. Youngberg goes down. First out here for the Trojans. Here we got 1 out. Top of the third inning. Runner on second base. Got top of the lineup here for the Trojans. Stotchwell, number 1. Clayton struck this guy out earlier. Pickoff move. Great pickoff move here by the Rambler, by Clayton. Nice little inside move. Keeping the runner on his toes over there. Don't want to give anything to him easy. Tough call because there's only 1 umpire here tonight. Grateful to have one. Clayton with a pitch. Ball high. Throw to third base. Kaysen can't quite pick it. Brody with a great snag up high.
Good job there by Braden Winkle backing up that throw after that was in the dirt there by Brody. I mean, you don't want to let that ball get past. That runner will advance from third to home and score a run.
Yeah, for sure. Great play all around there. Throws a little low, but great job by Braden being there. Clayton with the pitch here. Catches the batter swinging. Looks like we got 1 ball, 2 strikes here for Clayton. 1 out. Top of the third. Ball gets past him. Brody grabs it. Brody fumbles it, pitches it, and he's safe. Brody looks like he could have definitely made a play. Got a little bit too excited and fumbled it. Errors will happen in baseball, but just got to bounce back. Get this next batter out. Strike there. Strike 3 for Clayton. Great work here by Clayton to buckle down after that wild play and get the strike out. 2 outs here. Top of the third. Looks like we got number 12 Stanley up to bat for the Trojans. First pitch swinging, strike. Hooker with the second pitch. Beautiful breaking ball. Stuns that batter. Got no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Top of the 3rd inning. Nobody on base. Clayton from the windup. Pitch dropped. See if Brody can make a stellar play. And he does. Great play by Brody Skierbeck. Ball was a little outside, or swung at, so it's hard to track. So Brody missed it. Went all the way to the backstop. Brody grabbed it, set his feet, made a perfect throw to first base in order to get the batter out. 3 outs there for the Ramblers. Trojans scoring 1 in that inning. Got the score middle of the 3rd inning. Trojans 1, Ramblers 0. We'll be right back. Be right back after these commercial breaks.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain.
Their menu has something for everyone from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around.
Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood.
And welcome back to this beautiful night of baseball between the Trojans of Lake City and the Ramblers of McBain. Starting out for the Ramblers here, bottom of the 3rd inning, down 1-0. Trojans tacking one on the board in the top of the 3rd. Braden looking to bunt, puts on a beautiful bunt on the 3rd baseline, see if he can beat out the throw. And he does. Braden gets up. Braden with a beautiful bunt down the 3rd baseline and beats out the throw to first base in order to be safe. Took a hard tumble, but number 2's tough, so it looks like he'll be all right. Braden showing a lot of heart, putting that bunt down and putting his body on the line in order to be safe there. See if Kendon can do some damage here at the plate to drive him in.
Pitch here to Kendon. Kendon shows bunt.
Kendon tried to bunt. Kendon got to make sure he bunts strikes. Braden takes off for second base. Kendon leaves it. Braden up easy. Nothing but wheels out there by number 2. Braden getting a great jump on that pitch in order to make it to second base safely. Looks like a 1-1 count. Kendon with a nice looking swing, just a little under it. Can't quite get a barrel on it. Facing a 1-2 count here with no outs, bottom of the 3rd inning. Chasing a score. Kendon putting a nice barrel on it. A great play there by the shortstop. Order to scoop it. Great play there by the shortstop, getting his glove under it in time in order before it touches the ground and get the out.
I mean, good piece of hitting there by Kendon. I mean, beautiful play there by the defense, too. Able to scoop that ball low and almost in the dirt there. Just able to scoop that ball before it hit the ground. I mean, back to that at-bat there by Braden. if you can get a ball in play just like he did with that bunt, there's that chance of the defense messing up at this lower level. Kaysen will show bunt here. Ball's down and away. Braden will take third. That ball's over the third baseman's head. Braden will go home easily on this on that throw there to third base. Good base running here by the Ramblers. Able to put a run on the board here. Braden able to do it all by himself.
Love to see some good base running here by the Ramblers. Braden, even on the play that Kendon hit, very great hard hit. Shortstop made a great play, but his coach always says freeze on a line drive, and he did that exact thing. So great job by him all around that play. Great base running. First pitch, a little outside, and for ball one. Kaysen Pollington here. Nobody on base. Tie game 1-1 here, bottom of the third. Kaysen pops it straight up. And third baseman can't quite get there in time. New life here for Kaysen Pollington. 1-2 count.
Good contact there by Kaysen. Able to put the bat on the ball there. Just not able to get it into play here. Ramblers able to finally get the bat and the ball here after being way ahead on this pitch here by them, right?
Kaysen Pollington here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here. Gets a nice barrel on it to center field. Center field backtracks way over his head. And Kaysen with a great hit. Nice routine single. Kaysen with a great barrel on the bat, shooting it right over the center field's head.
Good hit there by Kaysen Pollington. I mean, able to barrel that ball up there to center field, just get it over the center fielder's head there. Kaysen's been real good this year with the bat. I mean, able to put some balls in play.
Sure. Something that didn't quite come to him very easily last year. Worked a lot in the offseason in order to get his bat in a good spot, and you can see that hard work showing off. So great job there by number 33, Kaysen Pollington. Great solid hit. We got runners on first. 1 out here, bottom of the third inning. Big slugger, number 20, Clayton Hooker. So you got another pitcher-on-pitcher action. See if Clayton can put the ball in play. Move Kaysen around. And Clayton takes a hit.
Good job by Clayton taking that ball there for the team. I mean, it's a hit by pitch. You get a free base.
A base is a base, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Pain's temporary. Here we got Brody Skierbeck, first and second. 1 out. Brody squaring the bunt. Puts down a bunt. Oh, looked good from here, but went foul. Tried to go down first baseline. See here again, a little small ball action, as they call it, for the Ramblers. Something that they've relied on past couple of games to drive in some runs. So we'll see if they can get it to their benefit here again. Got some good base runners on here for the Ramblers. See if Brody can move them around. First baseman tries to, pitcher tries to backpick Clayton Hooker at first base. Not quite in time.
Good job there by Clay, able to get back to first there.
Here we got no balls, 1 strike. 1 out here. Runners on first and second. Bottom of the third inning. In the pitch. Brody barrels 1 up. Almost takes out a car. Goes foul down the third baseline. You can see they're way ahead of it. Ramblers just got to sit back a little longer, then they'll be able to drive it, just like Kaysen Pollington did right over the center fielder. Brody facing it down in the count right here. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. See if he can put the ball in play and do some damage here for the Ramblers. Brody, great eye, little low. Way to lay off that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if Brody can put in the play here. Runner in scoring position. Brody laid off on that one. Great job by Brody. See that pitch outside and not try to chase it and strike out. Great job by Brody. 2-2 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I mean, beautiful job by Brody here. Able to stay in this at-bat here. Able to, I mean, just good eye here by Brody. Another good take there by Brody. Full count here on this at-bat. Still only 1 out. Runners on first and second here for the Ramblers.
See if Brody can put something in play here. Full count. Bottom of the third inning, person on first and second. Put a ball in play, most likely score 1 run at least. Casey with the pitch. Brody, way to hang. Fouls it off. My boy Bob way to hustle in the hill way to get that foul ball. Great toss back there by Bob. Full count. Another lot of pitch at bat right here. Brody puts it in play. Right up the middle. Great hit by Brody. Mr. Core is going to send Kaysen home. Kaysen's going to make it up easy. Great hit by Brody Skierbeck. Number 25, the freshman slugger out there. Drives a run in. Great hit right up the middle. 1 out. Same situation here, except we just tacked on a run. Brody's great hit right there. See if Dakota Klein can do the same thing here. Big righty slugger up to bat. Clayton Hooker on second base. Brody Skierbeck on first base. Dakota with a great swing. Tips it off.
I mean, back to the at-bat. I mean, beautiful swing and hit there by Brody Skierbeck right up the middle. I mean, you can't ask for much better there for a base hit there.
For sure. Waited for his right pitch. Had like, I don't know, another 7-8 pitch at bat and just waited for his right pitch and drove the one that he liked. Sends Clayton. Clayton's got to be careful not to get caught. Great effort there by the first baseman to try to dive and get that ball. It came up a little short. It's all you want out of a kid is just somebody that will work their hardest and try their best on every play. No balls, 2 strikes here for Dakota Klein. Let's see if Casey and the Trojans can tack on another out. Casey with a pitch. Dakota puts it in play. Right to second base, right under his glove. Coach Kors is going to send Clayton. Brody's rounded second at third. He's going to send Brody. Brody's going. And throw is not going to be there in time. Dakota Klein, amazing hit. As you were saying earlier, you just got to put the ball in play and make them make the mistakes. So great job there by Dakota to put the ball in play and hope for the best, you know. Drives in 2 runs. McBain up 4-1 here. Driving in 4 runs this inning, so keeping the bats hot. 1 out, runner on first.
Absolutely. Ramblers able to finally put the bat on the ball here. Big swing there by Ben Thompson. First strike, 1-0 here. Sorry, 0-1 here to Ben Thompson.
Let's see if Coach and the Ramblers will stay aggressive here on the base pass. And they do. Dakota goes off, throws there. Not quite in time. Dakota gets up, thinks to make a play to third, but decides to make the smart decision and not go.
Still some aggressive base running here by Ramblers,
sure.
obviously paying off here, putting some runs on the board finally.
Right. If it ain't fixed, or if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Sorry.
Exactly.
We got a 1-1 count, looks like here, for Ben Thompson. The pitch for Ben. Turns his back to the pitch, but must have been a breaking ball. Came back in. And he'll be down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I mean, yeah, good pitch there by number 8. Able to keep it there just in the strike zone.
Jammed him enough inside. With a pitch here with 1-2. And gets him down swinging. Great pitch, knowing that Ben will chase with a 1-2 count. And just keeps it low in the count, enough for him to not make contact.
Big swing there by Ben. Ben's haven't been struggling a lot this year with some strikeouts. Obviously needs to get that bat in the ball, keep his eye on the ball there as he's swinging through that pitch. Pitch here to Charles looks like that was fouled back there. Good job to make contact there by Charles. That ball's just tipped off the top of the bat there. Runner on second here as Dakota Klein. Pitch here to Charles. It's in the dirt. Good take there by Charles. One count here to Charles. That ball's just inside there. As Charles ducks out of the
Yeah, for
way
sure.
there. 2-1 count here.
Great out by Charles, just enough to lay off of it. Charles facing the 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, person on second, hoping to put the ball in play. There you see strike, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Even count here, gotta open up your zone, protect. Two outs, bottom of the third. With the pitch. Charles goes down looking. Great pitch there by number 8, Casey. And gets the Trojans hoping to get the bats going again. Here we got the score. McBain Ramblers 4. Lake City 1. McBain tacking on 4 runs there on the bottom of the third. And we will see you right here at the top of the 4th inning in a couple minutes after some words from our sponsors.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain.
Their menu has something for everyone from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around.
Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves at giving customers top-of-the-line products such as Benjamin Moore paint, Traeger grills,
And welcome back to tonight's action between the Ramblers of McBain and the Trojans of Lake City. Beautiful night here for some baseball. Got both JV teams out here. Clayton Hooker pitching an amazing game so far. I think striking out every batter that he's faced, or has gotten every out by a strikeout so far. Only allowing 1 run, only a couple of hits, a couple of walks so far. Great pitch, getting up in the count, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, leadoff hitter here for the Trojans. Looks like we got the second baseman, Athens, up to bat. Little inside on that pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike count here. Clayton from the windup. The pitch, a little high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Clayton, see if he can come back here from this. Clayton with the pitch. Way outside.
Clayton not able to battle back in that at-bat there, gives up that walk. I think that is his 3rd walk of the game here. I mean, either he's able to command that strike zone real well or he's struggling to get some strikes there in the strike zone.
There he found it. First pitch strike. That's what you like to see out of a pitcher. Always wanting to get ahead in the count, not fall behind. Then you can, once you get ahead, you can start throwing your off speed and placing pitches where you like, not just trying to battle back and throw strikes. Great pickoff there by Clayton, trying to get the runner off balance. Runner staying on his toes and reading the pitcher perfectly and getting back in timing. Clayton with the pitch. Great pitch there by Clayton. Up, no balls, 2 strikes. No outs here for the Trojans. Person on first. Let's see if Clayton can get 1 more strikeout to his stat line tonight. Number 20, Crittenden, hoping to get something going here for the Trojans.
Good pitch there by Clayton, just barely outside of the strike zone there. Runner will take second base there on that stolen base attempt. Good attempt there by Brody. Get that ball down to second base and pick him off.
For sure. Just a little late. Clayton facing a 2-2 count, looks like now. See if he can get the job done here. Get that first out of the fourth inning. The pitch, and he does. Big swing by number 20, Crittenden. But gets Clayton getting his strikeout. Looks like it's quite possibly his 10th strikeout of the night. So great outing here by Clayton Hooker so far. Pitching a dime. Putting on a great bunt is Lake City Trojans, and Clayton Hooker just making a great defensive play. Number 2, Bowers, putting on an amazing bunt for the Trojans. A sacrifice bunt, moving that runner up. That is a perfectly placed bunt in order to move that runner up into scoring position. Great teammate right there in order to sacrifice his batting average in order to help the team out in the long run. Clayton with the pitch with the 2 outs here. Top of the 4th inning. Clayton with a 1 ball, 2 strikes. Or 1 ball, no strikes, sorry, excuse me. Looks like 2 balls, no strikes. Little wild pitch, making the batter do a little dance move in the batting box. Clayton with a 2-0 pitch. Little outside. Clayton trying to come all the way back from this one.
Yeah, Clayton getting a little wild here once in a while. Not able to fight back in some of these at-bats here. Obviously, Ramblers able to get some good defense here if he can just get a ball in play there.
I've noticed that he likes to speed things up a little bit. He's just got to come set, take his time, make a nice deliver pitch. He tries to speed it up, and he gets a little out of control, so he just got to calm down. That'll come. That's why it's great for him to play a lot of innings of baseball. And Clayton walking the guy on a 3-1 pitch. Ball's a little high. Just got to drive it down.
Yeah, Clayton is playing both JV and varsity this year. I would like to mention that he is pitching amazingly on both varsity and JV teams.
Clayton with the pitch of the new batter. Brody fakes the first. Brody fakes to second base and throws it to catches the runner on third, lacking a little bit, and call could have went either way. Like again, I said earlier, only one umpire tonight, so hard to tell from that angle, but great play regardless by Brody Skierbeck.
That ball's grounded right in front of the plate. Brody will tag the runner out at home.
Great
That'll be the
job by
third
Brody.
out of the inning. Good job there by Brody.
Great heads-up play. So Carter Hustle grounds out for the last out here in the top of the 4th for the Trojans. The score will be McBain 4, Lake City 1. We'll see you in the bottom of the 4th inning here in a couple minutes after some words from our sponsors.
Come shop at the family-owned Lakeside Ace Hardware, where you'll always leave satisfied. We pride ourselves.
And welcome back to tonight's action between the Ramblers and the Trojans. Starting out here for the Ramblers is the bottom of the lineup, number 10, Xander Hauser. Xander looking to get things going again here for the Ramblers after a hot last inning. Third inning was great, scoring 4 runs for the Ramblers. We got Brody Skierbeck, Clayton Hooker, Kason Pollington, and Braden Winkle all coming into the plate for the Ramblers to get this early lead. See if they can tack on a couple more runs in order to give them some relief. Xander with a great hit down the line. Ooh, almost a perfectly placed swinging bunt. And just rolls a little bit foul. Rolls a little bit foul. A little more straight, he would have been there. Xander with a lot of quickness showing here early. So let's see if Xander can get us started here. Bottom of the fourth. Ramblers up 3. 1-1 count right here. Way to lay off on that one. Low in the dirt. Casey pitching a great game so far for the Trojans. Allowing only a couple of hits and a couple of defensive errors, and that's really the only way that we have this lead right now. So let's see if Casey can get this out right here. Xander Hauser with a great, perfectly placed hit to center field, right in the gap.
Beautiful hit there by Xander Hauser. I mean, just dropping it out there in left center field there. I mean, again, Ramblers able to put the bat on the ball this game. They struggled a little bit there in the first inning, but able to figure out something here later in the game.
For sure. Coach had a little pep talk to him and able to put the bat on the ball these past 2 innings, so good job of buckling down. Braden with another great bunt, and looks like he'll be able to beat it out in time. Braden Winkle with two amazing bunts here in the last 2 innings, and that's really all it takes. Like we said earlier, they've been doing this the past couple of games. They like to play a lot of small ball, and Ramblers showing it once again here against the Trojans that they can do anything it takes to win. Braden Winkle, amazing bunt right there by that kid. Kendon Myring, lefty slugger, squares to bunt. Looks like, see if the ump was paying attention right there. Kendon actually had square and he jumped while he was still square, so they could call him for a strike on that. But again, hard to do with only one ump. So we got 1 ball, person on first and second, no outs. Lefty slugger up, number 3-5, Kendon Myring.
I mean, beautiful hitting here by the Ramblers so far in the bottom of the 4th inning. Runners on first and second here for the Ramblers. Still no outs. 2-out count here to Kenny.
See if Casey for the Trojans with a pitch and gets him on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike here on Kendon Myring. Let's see if he can put the ball in play and score these 2 runners that are on base. Kendon having a lot of confidence in himself right now, letting that ball go by. Doing great work there at the plate. And way up in the box, as you can tell, I bet that was what Coach told him. Stay way up in the box. With a slower pitcher, it's a lot easier to make good contact. Kendon backing up on that one. Ball 4. Looks like we'll have bases loaded as number 33, Kason Pollington, steps up to bat. Let's see if he can put a barrel on it again like he did last inning and drive in these runs.
And like I said, so far this year, Kason's really been working on his hitting, and he has been a very successful hitter this year.
For sure. Kason 2 for 2 so far in the night. Let's see if he can stay hot. No outs, bases loaded, bottom of the 4th. Up 3, Kason first pitch. And he lunges at it, pops way up. Let's see if catcher can make a good play. And little miscommunication. Kason's got to run. It's a fair ball. Kason's got to run. Oh, it's infield fly. So infield fly rule. Little miscommunication, drop the ball. So with the infield fly rule, when the bases are loaded or like there's bases occupied and there's an easy pop up to anywhere in the infield so that the fielder doesn't like drop it and like do a double play. They just call it infield fly. So the batter's automatically out, but the ball is still live. So if the ball drops, then the runner can still advance, and that's exactly what they did right there. Coach Kors did a great job of knowing that the ball dropped, the ball's live, so he sent Xander Hauser home and scored another run. So it's technically an RBI there for Casey Pollington.
Good first pitch strike there by number 8 for Lake City. Clayton Hooker up to bat here for the Ramblers. 0-1 pitch here to Clayton is swung on and hit to third base. That ball will drop in between the third baseman and shortstop. Braden Winkle will score from third. Kendon will get to third base, and Clayton will be over to first base on that hit there right between third and the shortstop. Ramblers able to get the bat on the ball here. I mean, beautiful hitting here by Ramblers.
For sure, you can't ask for much more. Looks like the Lake City Trojans will be doing a pitching change here, bringing out the bullpen. Looks like they moved their second baseman, Bowers, to the mound and put Casey out in center field to bring their center fielder in, Helsel, to play second base. So we will be right back here in the bottom of the fourth inning. We got the Ramblers up 5 with 1 out, and we will be back with our words from our sponsors.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain.
Their menu has something for everyone from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around.
Hello and welcome back. This will be Brody Skierbeck up to bat for the Ramblers. Pitches high and up by the mound. Catcher will get that ball for the out. Kendon and Clayton will both stay at first and third there. Good job there by the pitcher. Number 2 there for Lake City.
It'll be Bowers that came in for the mound for the Lake City. He was playing second base, made a couple good plays at second base. See if he can keep it up. Looks like, was that first or second pitch, I think, right there that got the out. So
I believe that was first pitch. This will be Dakota Klein here hitting for the Ramblers. 2 outs. Pitches in the dirt there. Clayton Hooker will take second base on that pitch there. Runners on second and third now for the Ramblers. Still 2 outs. Obviously, Ramblers got that pressure here on the defense with runners in second and third, both in scoring position here. If Dakota can get that ball in play, he's had a good hit night here.
for sure, another
hitting.
2 for 2 night. See if Dakota can keep that bat hot. Hit a great hit up the center last inning to drive in a couple of runs. So let's see if he can do it again. Run with 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs here, bottom of the 4th. Tack on a couple more runs here for the Ramblers. We got an 0-1 count. No balls, 1 strike. Sorry. No. Dakota, great hit. Shortstop, make a great play. See if he can make the throw. Little low, and first baseman cannot scoop it. Dakota is going to stay at first baseman, but will drive in 2 runs. Great job by Dakota Klein putting the barrel on the ball. Great hard hit to shortstop. Shortstop making a great glove, having a great glove on the play, but throws a little short and a weird hop, so first baseman cannot pick it. And will score 2 runs for the Ramblers. Clayton Hooker coming in and Kendon Myring coming in for the Ramblers. Score is now 8-1, bottom of the 4th inning. Ramblers up. Ben Thompson, big swing, but will miss it, a little under it. Head on the ball the whole way. See if he can drive Dakota. Dakota going to base, going.
Good job there by Dakota Klein, able to advance on that pitch past the catcher there.
Words are hard.
No, they really are. It's hard to focus.
All All right, Dakota leading off here at second base. We got Ben Thompson trying to drive him in. Dakota in scoring position. Ben with a good hit. Blooper right to shortstop. Shortstop tries to make a play, bobbles it. And that's what happens when you put the ball in play. Puts all the pressure on the fielders.
I mean, good attempt there by the shortstop there. He has
good attempt. Way to keep the ball in front of him.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, this whole game, at this lower level, there's always that chance of those players making those mistakes.
We got Charles Hammer up to bat here for the Ramblers. Charles putting the ball in play. Great hit. Just a little foul over the fence. Wrong fence.
Ramblers attacking the Lake City school bus over there.
It's
about hit it a couple times.
Third time, I think, yeah. Runners on first and second, 2 outs here. Bottom of the fourth, 8-1. Charles, great looking swing out of that kid. Number 4 here for the Ramblers. Just trying to get the barrel on it. Coach Coors coaching him up a little bit, showing him what he's doing wrong. See if he can put the barrel on it right here. Drive in 2 runs for the Ramblers. Tack on a couple more. Number 2 with the pitch. Looks like a little off speed. Little off speed pitch, so there's another thing to be thinking about for the Ramblers. Way to mix it up out of there, number 2, Bowers.
Ramblers got those runner on base. Obviously, you don't want to leave them stranded out there. Got runner on second scoring position. Pitch to Charles is popped up to the third baseman.
And
he will make the
catch.
play. Good play there by the third baseman.
Way to backpedal and get under the ball, get his 2 hands out, make sure that ball doesn't slip out. So, end of the 4th inning, we got McBain Ramblers 8, Lake City Trojans 1. We will be right back for the 5th inning after a word from our sponsors.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors. You can expect honest and expert service from us. Every repair, every sale, every time. Servicing Cadillac, Lake City, Manton, Mesick, Big Rapids, Traverse City, and surrounding areas. Located on 2730 South LaChance Road, Lake City, Michigan. Call us at 231-779-1394 or check out our website at mclaintransmission.com.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
And welcome back to tonight's matchup. Top of the 5th inning here. Clayton Hooker staying strong on the mound. Struggled a little bit with the balls and strikes last inning. See if he can fill up the strike zone again like he did the first 3 innings. Clayton so far, getting every strikeout, so I don't know, doing math. I think it's 12 strikeouts so far for the Ramblers. 2 balls to start us out here, top of the 5th inning. Ramblers up 7. Doing a good job of putting the barrel on the ball. See if the Trojans can follow it up here.
I mean, good outing here by the freshman Clayton Hooker, able to put some balls in the strike zone here. Like you said, he struck out every batter for out. All the outs he's had are from strikeouts.
For sure.
He has walked 3 batters, and that is one of the runs he has given up from pass balls. Obviously, you do not want to give up those runs. 3-1 count here. That ball's low and away. That'll be – oh, sorry. That is a strike there.
Looks like hit that bottom outside corner. Ump liked it. Here he goes all the way back. Full count. Went from 3-0 to 3-2. See if he can get it done. And there he goes rushing the pitch again a little bit. He's got to take a couple deep breaths and go right at this next batter. Ball 4. So we'll have runners on first here. We got bottom of the lineup, number 10, Youngberg, in for the Trojans. Getting the sign from his coach. Little tap of the plate. Clayton tried to back pick. Batter's safe. Great pickoff move there by Clayton Hooker. And great job by the number 8, Casey, for the Trojans in order to stay on his toes and pitch a little low. Gets behind Brody. Brody grabs it. Looks to see if he can make the play, but runner's already there. Casey advancing to second base.
Good job there by Casey, taking advantage of that pass ball there. Obviously, anytime there is a pass ball, there's always that possibility of advancing on it and even possibly getting into scoring position.
For sure, for sure. Clayton Hooker here. 1-0 count.
Shows bunt there. That ball's low and away. Runner on second here for the Trojans. No outs. 2-0 count here to the batter.
Clayton trying to buckle down, find that strike zone again. Clayton with a pitch. Hit Brody in the arm. Brody, throw down. Gets him.
Got him there at third base.
Brody hit his hand, shakes his hand off a little bit, realizes, nah, this don't hurt too bad. Grabs the ball, bullet down to third base, throws him out. And great all-around play there by the Ramblers. Kaysen, great job squeezing it, putting the tag on, showing the ball like he's got it. Brody shaking it off, realizing that he's a dog and he doesn't get hurt.
Beautiful play there by Brody. Batter shows bunt. That'll be fourth ball of the at-bat that will take his base there. Clayton, again, walking some batters here, struggling to find the strike zone a little bit. Ramblers able to help him out, though, with some of their defense.
For sure, for sure. Two walks to start us out here. Got lucky enough to catch the first one. Brody keeping them on their toes out there. They're knowing that can't mess with this guy anymore because he's got an arm on him.
Pitch here from Clayton. 0-1 pitch here. He
Tries to back pick him. Not quite there in time. Great job there by Youngberg in order to get back to the base. Clayton tried to back pick again. Kendon loses it. Kendon goes to the wall. Decides not to throw it to second base. Clayton a little wild back pick, but base runner, great job of staying on his toes and seeing that the ball got by him and advancing. Looks like they're going to do a courtesy runner for maybe just a pinch runner here. It's not a pitcher or a catcher, so it's just got to be a pinch runner. Clayton with a pitch. Strike. Great pitch there by Clayton, filling up the zone. 1-1 count. Here for Clayton. Little outside. Great job by Brody. Staying on his toes.
Runners on second base here for the Trojans in scoring position here. Still no outs. Clayton really got to fight back here in this at-bat.
Big swing there by Stotchwell. And that will be 3 strikes on Stotchwell. 2 outs here, top of the 5th. And we got number 12, Stanley, up to bat. Runners on second base. 8-1, squares the bunt. And looks like a wild gets behind him a little bit.
Runner will take third base there on that pass ball. Trojans still got a runner in scoring position here. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning here.
Clayton with the pitch. Big swing by 1-2. Not quite in time. 1-1 count here for the Trojans. 2 outs. Top of the 5th, excuse me. Clayton throwing it down and away. Great pitch on a 1-1 count.
Runner's going here on to home. He would.
I don't know what happened.
No call there by the umpire.
Looks like the ump was just. Looks like, I'm guessing it was a balk on Clayton Hooker. Clayton didn't disengage his right foot before he came home, so that would be a balk. So Trojans tacking on one more run. Clayton with a pitch. And gets his second strike on him.
I mean, good base running there by the Trojans, able to confuse Clayton there a little bit. He did not step off properly and was called a balk there. The ball's just over the head.
Looks like we got full count here. For Clayton. Clayton, pitch, and gets the job done. Sits him down. Trojans only tacking on one. Got a lot of bases. Got a lot of people on bases there. Only tacking on 1 run. So we got the score 9-2 here in the middle of the 5th inning. We'll be back at the bottom of the 5th inning for more action here from McBain after a word from our sponsors.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors. You can expect honest and expert service from us. Every repair, every sale, every time. Servicing Cadillac, Lake City, Manton, Mesick, Big Rapids, Traverse City, and surrounding areas. Located on 2730 South LaChance Road, Lake City, Michigan. Call us at 231-779-1394 or check out our website at mclaintransmission.com.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain.
Their menu has something for everyone.
And bottom of the 5th inning starts out with Xander Hauser. First pitch, swinging ground ball to second baseman and makes the easy play. So Xander grounds out here.
Good play there by the Trojans defense. Haven't been able to make a whole lot of plays here tonight. Made that one pretty easily there. That pitch is way over the catcher's head there. 1-0 count here to Braden Winkle. Braden's had a really good day here at the plate.
For sure.
See if he can keep that going here.
Scoring 2 out of the 8 runs here for the Ramblers, so see if he can keep his streak hot.
Pitch to Braden is just outside there. 2-0 count.
Great eye there by Braden, laying off on that one. Having a lot of determination there at the plate, just letting that ball go by. 2-0 here to Braden. Watches that pitch. 2-1 here. Good pitch. Waiting for one that he liked. Didn't really like that one, so see if we can go on the next pitch. Number 2, Bowers pitching here for Lake City. Doing a good job so far.
I mean, good pitch there by Bowers. Keep that pitch right on the edge of the strike zone there.
Braden laying off that high pitch. Great job. Pitch at his head. 3-1 count. Got a box one up. Look for one he likes right here. Sees the pitch he likes. Drive it. Braden with a 3-1 count. 1 out. Swings at it, pops up, looks like it's coming right for us. And drops. Braden with a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning.
Braden will take that pitch high and outside there. He will take his base down to
For sure.
He will take his base there. Again, words are hard. It's
Long day, man.
mm-hmm.
So we got person on first, 1 out. Lefty Kendon Meyering up to bat, number 35 here for the Ramblers. Let's see if number 2 Bowers can get something going on the mound. Pitch over his head. Braden will take second base. Nice and easy. We'll look in halfway.
Kendon Meyering, the lefty here for the Ramblers. 1-0 count here. 1 out. Runners in scoring position here for the Ramblers. Pitch to Kenny is inside there. 2-0 count now.
Braden doing a good job of keeping the defenders on their toes, getting that secondary lead. Number 2 doing a good job out there. Both number 2s actually. Number 2 on the mound doing a great job trying to fill up that strike zone, as he does there, making Kendon swing at that pitch, low inside.
Big swing there by Kenny. And you know what? Ramblers have had a really good eye today. I mean, they've been taking some good pitches, not swinging at anything too far outside of the zone.
For sure. Nothing to lose here. Up 8-2. Braden going to third. Throws it wild. Braden's going to try for home plate. Throw from left field. Braden slides. Great throw there by the left fielder, number 7. Number 7 not in our roster, but great throw there by number 7. Perfectly placed. Just not quite on time to get the speedy number 2, Braden Winkle. Throw was a little high to third base, but that left fielder was there in time to back it up and had a perfectly placed throw, just not quite in time for Braden. So Kendon with now full count here for the Ramblers. 1 out, scoring another run, up 7 here, bottom of the 5th. See if they can get Kendon on base here. The lefty slugger up to bat, full count, and he will be walked. So Kendon will be put on first base with number 33, Kason Pollington, trying to stay hot.
I mean, after that walk, a lot of credit there to Braden Winkle. I mean, how many times today? I don't even know. Using his speed to get
for sure
on the base paths, just advancing every pass ball. I think he's gotten three runs today all by himself, just getting on base and
being
advancing.
Aggressive on the base paths.
Absolutely.
Using his speed to his advantage, and he does a great job of it. So great job by number 2, Braden Winkle, doing everything he can to get some runs on the board.
First pitch to Kaysen is high and inside, maybe?
Yeah, definitely high inside.
Kaysen, again, swinging the bat really good today. All the Ramblers have been swinging really good today.
Number 2 with the pitch. Looks like another low inside pitch. So Kaysen will be facing a 2-0 pitch. 2-0, good count here for our batter. Great job there by Kendon Meyering, doing a nice little, seeing that the catcher's a little getting on his knees after every pitch, and so he just get a secondary lead and then go. So great job by Kendon Meyering, realizing that and benefiting the doubt. Casey's Bollington watching one go by on a 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes, and watching that strike go by. So still a great hitter's count right here. 3 balls, 1 strike. Try to put something in play and put Kendon bring Kendon in. Great hit there by Kaysen.
Hit there by Kaysen.
Right out to left field, left center. Big hit. See if Kaysen will try to get extra bases. And he does. He's going to try to push it. Kaysen sliding. And he gets there in time. Great slide there by Kaysen Pollington. Way to be aggressive out there on the base paths. And that's how you're going to win ball games right there, is trying to push for that extra base to get there on time.
Good job there by Kaysen Pollington. Big swing there. I mean, beautiful hit there by Kaysen over the left fielder's head.
Probably hit, 290 feet there. Big, way over the left fielder's head. And drove in Kendon Meyering in order to get double-digit run here. Clayton Hooker, base hit to shortstop, throw to first base in time. Good routine play. But great play by Clayton Hooker to drive the ball, put it in play in order to advance the runners.
Yeah, Kaysen now on third base. 2 outs here for the Ramblers. I mean, good job by Clayton Hooker, able to make contact on that pitch. He's been swinging the bat real good lately.
He has been. Just putting the bat on the ball, putting the ball in play, like you said. We've said multiple times, just got to put the ball in play in order to hopefully cause some errors.
That ball's hit high
Brody.
to the second baseman, over the second baseman's head. Brody will take first base, and Kaysen will score on that hit.
It's a very tough play there by the second baseman. It's a tough spot because you don't know whether to turn and run and try to get it or just backpedal. So, good, perfectly placed hit basically by Brody Skierbeck in order to drive in yet another run here for the Ramblers.
I mean, like we've said, just put the ball in play. That's all you got to do.
Yep.
Get on base. Dakota Klein up to bat now here for the Ramblers. 2 outs.
Brody taking off.
Well,
Dakota
swing
Klein's big swing. Burn the second baseman.
way over
Big
the
swings
center
here by
fielder's
Dakota
head.
Klein this game. Dakota's going to push for second base, and he will get there with ease. Brody Skierbeck driving in a run. Great inning here by the Ramblers, putting the ball in play, driving the ball. And you can see Lake City's coach telling the people to move back. That's the third time I think they've got burned this inning already. So, great job here by the Ramblers, putting the ball in play. And that will do it. That walks it off, 10 after 5. So, great game here by the Ramblers. The bats were hot all game. Started off a little slow first inning, and just got it going in the second inning. Bats were hot and tacked on a bunch of runs in the past 2 innings in order to pull out the lead and hopefully get another one. What do you think? What's your words for this game, Ben?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, really slow first inning. Ramblers able to put the bat on the ball here. They've been struggling with that all season. I mean, beautiful hitting. Dakota Klein, Kaysen Pollington, Clayton Hooker, Braden Winkle, all of them big hitters here for the Ramblers. I mean, beautiful pitching by Clayton Hooker.
100%.
I mean, only gave up 2 runs here, walked a couple batters, but struck out however many.
I think, yeah, very, very solid game by Clayton Hooker. And so hopefully we'll get that successful rollover onto this next game, and we'll see you here in about 25 minutes for the second game of tonight's action between the JV Ramblers and the JV Trojans. So we will see you here in about 25 minutes. And welcome to tonight's matchup. Second game of tonight's matchup between sorry about that. Between the Lake City Trojans JV team and the McBain Ramblers JV team. And to start off on the mound for the Ramblers is Kendon Meyering. Starting out with first pitch strike, second pitch strike. Starting out hot here for the Ramblers. Kendon, 2 pitches, 2 strikes here. First game, Ramblers bats were on fire. Ramblers racking up a whole bunch of hits and ended up mercing them in 5 innings, final score being 12-2. Let's see if they can keep that streak going in Lake City. Hopefully can open something up. Lake City hopefully can open something up here in the second game. Kendon with a 1-2 count, 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Ball a little low.
2-2 count here to number 1 Stockwell here batting for Lake City.
Stockwell, their catcher here for tonight. Excuse me, not their catcher. Their shortstop here for tonight. Kendon with a 2-2 count. Gets him. First batter strikeout here for Kendon Meyering. Great first at bat here.
Beautiful pitch there by Kendon Meyering. See if he can keep going where Clayton left off of the last game. Struck out however many batters it was. Kendon Meyering already starting off with a first strikeout as first pitch is strike 1. Beautiful pitch there by Kendon Meyering.
Kendon throwing nothing but gas so far here, and no reason to throw the off speed if the guys can't catch up to it. So let's see if he can just keep pumping it inside there.
Wow, beautiful pitches here from Kendon Meyering, just pumping the strike zone here.
No balls, 2 strikes here to start off. 1 out. Little outside.
One, 2 count here to number 12 Stanley here for the Trojans. Kendon Meyering here, 1-2 count here to the batter.
Got 1 out, top of the first inning, starting off the game. And Kendon gets him. 2 strikeouts. Start the game off for Kendon.
2 batters, 2 strikeouts. I mean, keep it going.
Future looks bright here for McBain baseball.
Absolutely.
And up third at bat is number 6 Atkins, the starting pitcher for this second game here. First pitch a little high, ball 1.
2 outs here in the top of the first. 1-0 count here to the batter.
Second pitch in there for a strike. Batter's bailing out.
1-1 count here to Atkins. Kendon able to get some strikes here. See if he can keep battling in this at bat.
Kendon, third pitch of that bat is a strike. Kendon firing right here.
One, 2 count here to the batter.
And gets him.
Beautiful pitch there by
Great
Kendon.
first inning for Kendon Meyering. 1, 2, 3 right there. Nothing more than you can ask for your pitchers. Getting the first 3 outs. Did a great job of getting on top. First pitch strike. And let's see if they can keep the bats hot here in the second game. We'll be right back with some more action here at the bottom of the first inning with some words from our sponsors.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain.
Their menu has something for everyone from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around.
Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
And welcome back to tonight's action. Second game here between the Lake City Trojans and the McBain Ramblers JV. Braden Winkle starting at the plate, number 1 spot here for the Ramblers. Braden looking to get his bunt streak, keep going. Perfectly placed bunt. And he beats the throw. Looks like the first baseman dropped the ball.
Again, beautiful bunt there by Braden
That's
Winkle.
3 times
using
tonight.
his speed. He's having a day here at the plate.
Awesome job by Braden Winkle. Love that kid. Great work ethic. Comes to practice every day and puts in the work. Never hear a complaint about him. And just all around great player. Number 6 for the Trojans. That would be Atkins at the mound for the Trojans. Starting off the game. Throwing strikes. The Ramblers hoping to keep the bats hot here.
No outs here for the Ramblers in the bottom of the first. Sorry. Kendon Myring up the bat. Runners on first. We got Big Joey down there at first base, coaching first base.
Braden Winkle trying to steal second base. The throw is there, just not in time. There you see again Braden Winkle utilizing his speed in order to get them extra bases that he needs.
Braden Winkle all night just using his speed to get runs on the board, getting on base. I mean, really just utilizing his speed to the best of his abilities.
For sure. Big lefty slugger, Kendon Myring, 3-5 up to bat. Big rip. Looks like it could drop. It will drop. And Braden decides to go back to second base. Probably the smart decision.
Ramblers starting off this inning hot, just
For
obviously
sure.
starting off the game hot.
For sure. Braden with a perfectly placed bunt, and then Kendon with a nice little blooper right over the third baseman's head. Here we got bats hot tonight for KP, Kason Pollington, so hopefully he can keep it going. Drive these runners in. Let's see if the Ramblers will stay aggressive here on the base paths.
Pitch here from Atkins to Kaysen. He
And
tried
we'll try back
pick.
pick. Good back pick. Braden Winkle just a little step ahead and got back in time in order to be safe. Good pick there by Atkins. Keep the runners on their toes. Try not to let them get anything for free.
I mean, Kaysen Pollington staying hot here. The first game went, 4 for 4 tonight?
I think he did indeed. Kaysen looking to
Showing bunt.
square. Didn't like it. Pulled back. Throws there. Not in time. Braden, great job there by the left fielder. Looks like it's number 7, Fultz. Great job backing up that throw to third base. Throw wasn't perfectly on target. Ball went by the third baseman, and that left fielder was right there to back up that throw in order for his team to make sure that they didn't get an extra run tacked on.
Obviously, as a left fielder myself, I know that very well. You always got to back up those
Yeah,
throws
for
for the
sure.
catcher. They don't always go great.
Kaysen with a good eye there.
Pitches in the dirt there. 2-0 count here to Kaysen. 0 outs here in the bottom of the first. Runners on second and third. Runners in scoring position here.
Kaysen with a good eye there. Watching that one go by him on the inside because he knew that wasn't a strike. Great eye there by Kaysen.
3-0 count here to Kaysen. Look for something to put in play here. The pitch here from Atkins.
Kaysen watching that one go by. Atkins got to buckle down all the way back right here. I know he can do it. So he just got to keep throwing some strikes. And that will be ball 4 So that will have the bases loaded as number 20, Clayton Hooker, steps up to bat. The big righty slugger, big 6'6" freshman. See if he can put the ball in play and do some damage here for the Ramblers early. Clayton Hooker did pretty good last game. Went 2 for 4, 2 runs scored. So let's see if he can keep the bat going. Good inside move there by the righty pitcher, Atkins, number 6, trying to backpick Braden Winkle over there on third base. But Braden, like I said, kid's just one step ahead of everybody, knowing what's happening at all times.
You know, you don't always see those bag picks to third base. I guess Braden may have been leaning a little bit there. Maybe saw a attempt or a chance to get him out there at third base. First pitch to Clayton is a strike.
Pitcher did a good job of painting that bottom line right there. Clayton, 0-1 count. Tries to barrel it up. Way ahead of it. Goes on the other side of Coach Kors. Just needs to sit back a tad longer and put a barrel on it, drive it someplace. Outfield is very deep. Let's see the left fielder almost on the fence, so knowing that big hitter up, got to play back.
Pitch here from Atkins.
Clayton puts it in play. Goes through the shortstop. Kennan's going to round third base and is going to go. KP is going to third base. Clayton's on second, sliding in second base. KP's going to go to home. Throw's coming. Not in time. Clayton goes. Third base. They throw it to third base. Clayton slides. Clayton's going to go. And throw is not going to be in time. And Clayton right there with the grand slam. Nothing like a little infield grand slam action there by number 20, Clayton.
I mean, beautiful, aggressive base running there by the Ramblers. I mean, to get those mistakes there by the defense and get some runs in on those mistakes. I mean, again, Trojans have been really struggling tonight here with their defense. So it really showed there in this inning.
There's a lot that just happened there. So just do a run through. Clayton with a nice solid hit towards the shortstop. Shortstop went right under his glove, went out to the left field. We had 2 people score. And so, let's see. So Braden Winkle had an easy score. Kendon Meyering rounded third and scored on the same play. And then the ball got thrown to second base to try to get Clayton Hooker out on his double. And the ball was kind of bobbled, so Kason Pollington advanced and went home from third base. And there was a missed throw, so Clayton from second base on that advanced to third, and they tried to throw him out and then overthrow, so Clayton scored. So a lot just happened right there. Try to run it through, so hopefully y'all understand that. So good all-around heads-up base running by the Ramblers, and Trojans just made a couple mental errors and hopefully can buckle down and get it back right here. Brody, first pitch swinging. Second pitch, way ahead of it, way at the end of the barrel. So down 0-2 right here.
0-2 count here to Brody. Still 0 outs. Ramblers have already scored 4 here in this inning. See if they can keep this rally going here.
Brody Skierbeck. See if he can put a barrel on one here. Atkins winding up with the pitch. A little low. Good stop here by the catcher. Number 12, Stanley.
Pitch here to Brody is just inside there. Good eye there by Brody. 2-2 count here now. Still no outs.
For sure. Not a bad pitch there by Atkins. 1-2. Nice inside pitch. See if you can get him chasing. Atkins with a pitch here. Brody barrels it up. Deep left field. Left fielder's backing up, and makes a great catch on it. Amazing swing there by Brody Skierbeck to barrel one up. Probably hit it about 290 feet, just short of the wall. And if the left fielder wasn't as back as far as he was, then that definitely would have been a nice, easy stand-up double, if not a push for a triple. But great barrel there by Brody Skierbeck in order to keep the fielders on their toes. Bats are hot right now for the Ramblers, so we just got to keep it up.
Absolutely. And, you know, credit to the Lake City coaches
100%.
keeping their players back, realizing that McBain has had that power tonight, and obviously keeping their outfielders farther back than they usually would.
For sure.
First pitch to Dakota Klein, that looked like a strike?
It was. And credit to that left fielder. Looks like it's number 7, Fultz, getting under that ball, getting 2 hands up, squeezing it in order to get that out for the Trojans that were much needed after that chaotic 4-run play right there. So Dakota facing a 2-0 count. Now he's got 3-0. Big man Sean Mulder back there getting that ball from the backstop. Welcome back, Sean. And on the 3-0 count, ball is outside and high, so Dakota Klein will take the base for a walk. Runners on first base. Runner on first base. We got 1 out. Bottom of the first inning. Excuse me. McBain up 4-0. Xander Hauser had a hot bat last game. So let's see if he can roll it over to this game and drive in Dakota. Xander does a good job of laying off that high pitch. You can tell he wanted that one. He nice load up and just held off just enough in time so that he could take that first ball.
1-0 count here to Xander. See if the Ramblers will take advantage here. Maybe advance a runner.
There's Dakota. Sends
will
Dakota.
take off.
Xander places a perfect hit down the right field line. And let's see, Xander pushes for second base. He does not. Has a good round. And Xander with a perfectly push hit to the right field line, right in front of the right fielder, and advances Dakota down to third base, and Xander holds up at first base. So perfect hit there by Xander Hauser in order to advance the runners.
I mean, absolutely beautiful hit there by Xander. Just fair down the right field line there. This will be Ben Thompson batting for the Ramblers here. First pitch swung on and missed. 0-1 count here to Ben Thompson. Runners on first and third here, 1 out. Ramblers up 4-0 yet.
Let's see if we can get this little 1-out rally going. Xander on first, little first and third situation. Dakota on third. Atkins with a pitch.
Xander goes.
Looks like the catcher doesn't even try to get Xander out, knowing don't want to make any more errors than they already have caused this inning. So making the smart play. So credit to the catcher for doing that. Atkins loading up. Tries to back pick Dakota Klein. Missed throw. Dakota Klein advances. Xander Hauser going to third base. And everybody's safe on the play. Dakota Klein getting safe at home plate. And Xander Hauser moving up from second base to third base. So good base running once again here by the Ramblers in order to cause some mental errors and put some runs on the board. We got 5-0 now here. Bottom of the first inning, 1 out. Ben Thompson's up to bat. Looks like we got a 1-1 count. Ball's outside. Great job by the catcher there, number 12, Stanley.
And you know what? That was a really good back pick there by the pitcher, Atkins. Third baseman just not able to come up with that ball. I mean, really good move there to third base. Just, again, third baseman not able to come up with that ball.
Ben Thompson a little ahead of it on that one. Got to watch the ball all the way in. Hopefully put one in play right here. We got a 2-2 count, 1 out. See if you can put a ball in play in order to score Xander there on third base. And swinging strike 3. Great pitch there by Atkins. Put it a little low in the zone in order to force a strikeout. So great job by Atkins right there. Force out number 2. Charles Hammer up to bat here, bottom of the lineup for the Ramblers. Runner on third base, 2 outs. Ramblers up 5-0 here.
Trojans finally able to get some outs here on the board. Haven't been able to do anything here this inning until these past few batters obviously gave up that 1 run, and they do have a runner here on third base. Pitch to Charles is swung on and missed. That'll be strike 1. 1-1 count here to Charles.
Charles, another player, reminds me of Braden Winkle. Just comes to work every single day and likes to use his speed to his advantage. Really speedy player, and hopefully he get on base just so he can showcase how fast he really is. 2 great kids. So we got Charles facing a 2-1 count right here. Pitch. And, excuse me, 1-2 count. And so Charles goes down swinging. Great job by Atkins there to buckle down, get that final 2 outs, shake off those errors that they had early in the inning, and buckle down and just get those 2 outs that they really needed in order to hopefully get the bats going here in the top of the 2nd inning. And we will be back with more action here from McBain after these words from our sponsors.
McLain Transmission and Auto Sales. Transmission repair and vehicle sales in northern Michigan. Locally owned and operated. Being a member of the community means that we take pride in the work that we do for our neighbors.
This will be number 20. Number 20, C. Crittenden batting for the Trojans here. Kendon went 1-2-3 in the first inning, striking out all 3 batters. First pitch is low and in the dirt here. 1-0 count here to number 20.
Arm might be a little tight after that long last inning, getting from the Ramblers, the bats getting 1 through 9 in. So might be a little tight here. Needs to loosen up, get back in the groove.
Second pitch is high and away. That'll be 2-0 count here to Crittenden.
Kendon just need to fill in the holes, get back in the groove. He'll be good. Find that strike zone again and start pumping. There he is. Ooh.
Pitch is just foul.
Ooh. Looks like the batter, number 20, Crittenden, took it right off the hands. A little stingy in the hands, so shake it off a little bit. Tough kid out there. Just hit foul right on the first baseline, way out in front of it. See if Kendon can put another strike here on the board. And he does. 2-2 count here for Kendon Meyering. See if he can pump another strike in the zone right here and get the job done. Get this first out at the top of the 2nd inning.
Pitch from Kendon. Ooh, just misses low
Froze
and inside.
the ballpark right there. Everybody held their breath because call could go either way. So great pitch there by Kendon on a 2-2 count. Now facing a full count. See if he can throw a strike right here. And that he does.
Beautiful pitch there from Kendon.
Pitching a diamond out here so far.
4 up, 4 down here for Kenny. All 4 strikeouts. Again, keeping it going here after what Clayton did the first game.
Pitchers showing off what they really are made of here this first 2 games. With Clayton Hooker throwing almost a perfect game the first game, and then Kendon Meyering picking up what he left off and just going right to work here from the start.
1-0 count here to number 2, Powers. Shows bunt.
Tries to jab at it a little bit. Great pitch by Kendon, just not letting him show the bunt face him and just throwing the ball right to his glove. So let's see if Powers tries to bunt again here with a 1-1 count. See if he can get this bunt down and try to get something going for the Trojans.
Pitch to Powers. Looks like that was inside for ball 2. Sorry, strike 2. 1-2 count here on Powers.
See if Kendon can get this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 batter. And he does. Throws the breaking ball.
Again, beautiful pitch there from Kenny.
Kendon using that breaking ball to his advantage. They haven't really caught up with his fastball, so kudos to Kendon for having enough trust in his curveball in order to throw that. Kendon, again, getting ahead in this count with this next batter. Fultz just pumping that fastball in there. I haven't seemed to touch it yet, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You always want to get those first pitch strikes, obviously, and get ahead in that count as early as you can. I mean, as soon as you can get those strikes on the board, the better. Get that batter on their toes.
Kendon using that off speed. Looked like a nice little changeup action there. Slowing the pitch down in order just to change it up a little bit so that the batters don't catch up to his fastball.
One-two count here to Fultz.
And gets
Got
him.
him there on that
Buckles
pitch.
him on the inside. Amazing job. Kendon Myring here. First 2 innings. Easy strikeouts. First 6 batters, 6 strikeouts for Kendon Myring. Picking up what Clayton left off. Let's see if we can keep the bats hot here for the Ramblers. We'll be back. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Score is McBain 5, Lake City 0. We'll be back after more words for our sponsors.
Northern Truck Service, established in 2015 by John Skierbeck. It's a full diesel mechanic shop that can do anything from changing a light bulb to a full rebuild. With a stock of most parts, they can get you back on the road in no time.
Reedy's is a family restaurant on Main Street in McBain.
Their menu has something for everyone from kids' meals and pizza or burgers to their entrees such as grilled salmon, grilled tilapia, pasta dishes, and the best barbecue ribs or chicken around.
Tuesday through Thursdays, Reedy's is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, they close at 9 p.m. And Sundays, they are not open at all. Food for your mood.
And welcome back to tonight's Game 2 matchup between the JV Ramblers and the JV Trojans. So far, Trojans defense looking a little shaky, a little rusty, maybe little jitters from Game 1, but buckling down, hopefully right here, showing us what they're made of here in the 2nd inning and making a statement here for the Ramblers. Ramblers starting off at the top of the lineup here again. It's bottom of the 2nd inning. Braden Winkle up. Looks like we've got ball 2 here. 2-0. 2 balls, 2 strikes for the Ramblers. 2 balls, no strikes for the Ramblers. My fault. Benjamin Tripp giving me the nice look.
We got Sean out there at first base, the McBain varsity baseball coach.
Looking good out there in the black, coming back from Tennessee.
I think he got a little tan though.
I think he got a little sun down there.
Yeah. 2-1 count here to Braden.
Rocking the new Pumas. Braden with a 2-1 count. Gets out in front of it. Hit the shortstop. He runs and gets out. Good hustle there by Braden once again. Kid is fast. Showing off his great speed, but amazing play right there by the shortstop in order to charge the ball, field it, and throw it on the run in order to get the ball there in time for the out. So great play there by the shortstop. Like shortstop is Stockwell. So great play there by Stockwell in order to get the out. There's that Lake City defense that we've been looking for all game. See if Lake City can keep it up here. Atkins with a pitch. Kendon hits a shortstop right under his glove. So Kendon, again, put the ball in play, and great things will happen. That's what Coach lives by. Just put the ball in play, and great things will happen.
There's Sean giving a couple tips of advice
Look
over
at
there
Sean
down
out
at
there.
first base. Good hit there by Kenny, though. I mean, able to get that ball and play right between almost just left of the second base.
It was like almost right up the middle. It was a perfectly placed hit. Hard hit.
Hot hitter Kason Pollington up to bat here. First pitch is ball up and away, or up and inside there. Kason having himself a night here at the plate. Runners on first base, 1 out here for the Ramblers.
Kaysen so far is 4 for 5 on the night between 2 games. So doing amazing job so far. Kaysen, big hit out to center. Looks like it might burn. And it does. It burns him. Kendon Meyering is going to be on third base. And Kaysen Pollington will advance to second base. Looks like Coach Kors is playing a little conservative out there. Didn't send him. But better to be safe than sorry. Don't want to risk nothing this early in the game. Short lead, 5-0. Now we got big slugger, 6'6", Clayton Hooker. 6'7", sorry, you might get mad at me. 6'7", Clayton Hooker out
just
there.
a little bit. I mean, again, a beautiful hit there by Kaysen. He's mashing the ball tonight.
Another one, yeah. He's finding the barrel very well. Proud of that kid for the work that he's putting in.
First pitch, Clayton is down in the dirt. 1-0 count here to Clayton. Still only 1 out. Runners in scoring position here with Kenny on third base and Kaysen on second.
So very perfect situation here for a nice little 2 RBI poke out to right field. And another ball outside.
2-0 count here to Clayton. Again, Ramblers up 5-0 here still in the bottom of the second inning. Atkins doing a good job here throwing strikes. Ramblers just able to return the favor with some hits.
Clayton pops up. Looks like to second base. Second base trying to track it. And does. Great job by the second baseman there.
I mean, good job
Second
there
baseman
by
Helsel.
Good job there by Clayton, able to make contact with that ball just under it and hitting it up there to the second baseman.
For sure, for sure. Great job there by the Lake City defense, as we said once again. Just waiting for the time to shine. Looks like this is their inning to shine. Atkins with a pitch to Brody Skierbeck. Brody does a little Michael Jackson hee-hee dance in the box. And
Kenny got about halfway
gets
down there on the
away,
third
yeah.
baseline. I don't know what he was doing there. Catcher had a good chance to back pick him on that pitch there.
Brody Skierbeck with a 1-0 count here. 1 ball, no strikes. Person on second and third. Seeing if he can back. It tries to get back picked.
Obviously, the Trojans saw him get so far off third base, he almost got him there on that back pick. Obviously, they're watching him over there, making sure he doesn't get too far off. 1-0 count here to Brody. 2 outs here. Runners on third and second. Pitch here to Brody. Swung on and missed.
Brody pulls his head a little bit. Try to keep his head on it. Barrel the ball up a little bit, and he'll have no problem. Left fielder playing far back again, knowing Brody's big silver slugger out here. So, just put the ball in play. Great things will happen. Here we go, Brody. And the pitch. Ball's up. Looks like it's straight up into the sun. Might be hard to track it. Atkins backpedals. Drops it. Kendon's going to make a play for home. Kendon's going to have to get down, slides, and he is safe. Great hustle play there by Kendon Meyering. And Kendon gets in time for the run. We'll put the lead up 6-0 for the Ramblers.
And Brody will actually advance to second base on that hit there. With that error from the pitcher there. Good base riding there by Brody, able to advance to second. Now, Ramblers still 2 runners
For
here
sure.
in scoring position.
Yep, so same
Hopefully,
situation here. So, like you said, great heads-up play by Brody Skierbeck in order to advance to get the better position to score. Dakota Klein, been hot all night. So hopefully you can keep this up. Nice little shot to the outfield will be nice again. Knock on wood.
First pitch is fouled down the third base line there. Again, like you said, Dakota's been hot all night. I mean, beautiful hitting by him. Let's see if we can put another one in play here. 0-1 count here to Dakota.
So far, just looking at the stat sheet, he's 5 for 5 on the night. So great job here by Dakota so far to help the Ramblers. He was a crucial role. Great awareness here by number 6, Atkins, the pitcher, in order to keep their runners on their toes and not have them get too far off where they are almost taking the plays at ease. He just wants to keep them far enough back that they're not getting anything handed to him. So great weird awareness here by Atkins, the pitcher. Looks like ball will go outside. Nice little 1-1 count here for Dakota Klein. Looking to drive something here to the outfield with 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning, 6-0. Dakota following one off out the back. See if Dakota Klein can put a barrel on one here. Still 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Atkins with the pitch. Dakota leaving it down in the zone. Great eye there by Dakota Klein. Seeing his low, not lunging at it. Just sitting back, waiting for his pitch here. 2-2 count. Got to look for anything close here. Dakota barrels one up, right under the third base line. Brody Skierbeck rounding third base. Dakota is going to sit on first base. And another great hit here by Dakota Klein. Bat is staying hot for that kid. And he keeps his streak alive. Hasn't got out yet all night. So great job by Dakota Klein in order to do what's best in order to help his team succeed.
Yeah, he kind of caught
Driving
third
in
baseman
2 more runs.
sleeping out there a little bit. The ball went just under his glove, like I've said all game. I mean, as long as you can get a ball and play at this lower level, there's always that chance of just mistakes happening.
For sure. Speaking of mistakes, this parent out here in the side almost just made an amazing play on this foul ball, but went right through his hands.
Almost.
But see if his kid can make up for it right here.
One pitch here to Xander. 2 outs here for the Ramblers. Runners on first.
Wonder if Coach will hold these runners back up 8 early in the game. Looks like he will not. He'll send him. And Xander Hauser with a great hit. Let's see if Dakota will make a play for third base. And he will. Dakota's going to go for third base. Left fielder making a throw. And just not in time. Xander Hauser again. Making another just great hit when the time is needed. Just some clutch at-bats here for Xander. Moving the runners up.
And again, Xander able to advance to second base on some good
For
base
sure.
running here.
Just
Ramblers,
finding the right spot.
after last game against Kalkaska, they didn't have great base running, but they're able to make up for it here in this game. Obviously, they worked on it a lot in practice, and it's obviously paying off for them.
For sure. Here we got Ben Thompson struggling a little bit tonight, but faith that he's going to find it right here and hopefully drive in these 2 runs when it's needed. Up 8 right here. Bottom of the second inning, 2 outs. Little 2-out rally going on. Xander with a perfectly placed hit this last at-bat. Let's see if Ben Thompson can pick it up right here. Atkins with a pitch. Ben watches it go by. Great eye on the inside. Ben Thompson on the 1-1 pitch. Little out in front of it. Great looking swing out of Ben Thompson. He gets a hold of one eye. He can do great things. You just got to watch his eye on it the whole time. Nice looking swing out of that kid.
1-2 count here to Ben. 2 outs here for the Ramblers. Runners on second and third. Pitch here to Ben.
Low in the dirt. Dakota Klein's going to make a play for it. He goes, slides, and he will be safe in time in order to beat the throw. Great combo there by the pitcher and catcher. Throw was a little short. Catcher couldn't quite get his body in front of it, but he made a hustle play out to the backstop. Pitcher came and covered. Throw was there, just not quite in time to get Dakota's speed out. But Dakota Klein, another great base running there by the Ramblers in order to get every single run that they possibly can, because you never know when they might count. Ben Thompson's turn right here. And he lets one go outside. Great eye there by Ben Thompson. Got a full count, 3-2 right here, 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning, runners on third. Xander Hauser over there on third. Let's see if Ben Thompson can do some damage here. Atkins with a pitch. And strikes Thompson out. Great pitching by Atkins right there to barrel down and get that last out when it's needed. And so at the end of the second inning, we got the McBain Ramblers 9, Lake City Trojans 0. Ramblers keeping that bats hot, and Trojans making a couple mental errors to hopefully make up for it right here in the third inning with these bats. We will be right back after some words from our sponsors. And welcome back to the third inning matchup between the Trojans and the Ramblers JV teams. Looks like we got number 5 up here for the Trojans, Helsel. Looking to bunt the first pitch, but ball's a little outside. Great job of not bunting balls. See if he squares up again. Does not. Ball 2 on that. See if Kennan can buckle down and find that strike zone once again. Started off a little slow last inning, just like we're seeing here, so I have no doubt in my mind that he'll find it here soon. Kennan, third pitch of the inning. Little out. He's going to battle all the way back right here. Kennan throwing 6 strikeouts and 6 at-bats so far, so starting super hot. He's taking a second, taking a deep breath. Here he goes, winds up. Great pitch. Way to come back after that one.
Good pitch there by Kenny. He loses his hat on that one.
Wind's brutal down there.
A little bit. Batter for Lake City's Helsel, obviously. Just got to stay in this at-bat here. 3-1 count here to him. Pitch here from Kenny.
Ooh!
Ooh, hits him there. Was that back of the neck,
Looks like it
maybe?
smokes him in the back of the neck. I saw helmet move, and I saw neck move. Ooh, that's dangerous. Seems to be okay. Tough kid out there. Let's see how Kendon manages these people on base. Kendon with a pitch. Strike 1.
Kelsey takes that pitch for strike 1 here. 0-1 count here to Helsel. Runners on first here for Lake City. Still 0 outs.
Kendon with the pitch. Strike 2. 0-2 count for Kendon. Way to pick up what he left off of last inning. Just watched that first at bat. Forgot about it. See if he can get this with a 0-2 count. Great move by Kendon. Nice little inside move. It's very tough with lefty pitchers, and if you're a runner, they use that inside move. It's very tough to read, so great move there by Kendon. 0-2 count, Kendon with the pitch. Low inside, not a bad spot on a 0-2 count.
See if he mixes in some off speed here. He's about ahead here, 1-2. I mean, it's always good to put some off speed in there.
I think I've only seen him use it once, so I'd be curious to see. They haven't really caught up with his fastball, so be curious to see what he throws here. Great job mixing up his moves. Good pickoff.
Good pickoff attempt there by Kendon. Runners on first here for Lake City. 1-2 count here to Helsel.
1-2 count. Fastball blew it right by him. Good job there by Kendon Meyering, getting his 7th strikeout of the game.
Obviously some walks cost of the Ramblers last game. See if Kendon can keep this runner here on first base. Obviously he's been trying some pickoff moves here. Obviously hasn't done him any good yet, but it's been keeping the runner on first here.
For sure. Can't hurt anything. And it's great to always keep the runners on their toes, to have something in their mind, knowing that this pitcher does have a pickoff move, and I have to be careful. First pitch thrown, ball, little outside. Kendon checking the runner back, mixing up his holds. Runners going. Kason Pollington with a throw. Braden with a pick, just not quite in time. Helsel with a lot of speed out there, out of that kid. And so Helsel will be stole second base. 2 balls, no strikes here for Kendon. 1 out, top of the third inning. 9-0. There's his first strike of this at bat. 2-1. So let's see how Kendon can buckle down here, come back from this 2-1 count. 1 out. Runners going to third base. Kason throws, perfectly throw, and out by a mile. Great play there by Kason Pollington in order to catch it quick and throw it to third base. Get him out in plenty of time.
I mean, just a beautiful throw there by Kason. He had that ball out of his glove and down to third base. I mean, as quick as you can do it.
There couldn't have been a better play that I've seen throw it on to third than that. That was just picture perfect right there by everybody. The only thing that'll top this off is the Kenan Myron strikeout right here. We got a 3-1 count. Let's see, Kenan shaking the ball in his hand, trying to get a good feel for it. Come back from being down in this count. Winds up, throws, ball's outside, walks him. Second walk of this inning, so let's see if Kenan can take a couple seconds, take a good breather, fill the holes in, and loosen his arm up a little bit. Hopefully he can buckle down right here and get this out. We got Braden up to bat. Tried to pick him off. Runner went. Dakota tries to throw him out at second base. Braden stops it.
That ball actually got past Clayton Hooker there at first base. I don't know if that was...
Yeah, Kendon tried to pick him off at first when he wasn't really paying attention. I don't think Clayton was really paying attention, and then it got past him. Or maybe it was just a missed throw. A little bit of miscommunication right there by both Kendon and Clayton right there. But great job by Dakota Klein being there to back it up and trying to get that throw there. So runner on second, 2 outs. Top of the third inning. McBain up 9. Trying to bunt with 2 outs. Kendon ball low away. So we'll see how Kendon battles back here.
0-1 pitch here is up and away there.
Casey Pollington doing a little intimidation factor back there behind the plate. Catching the ball, looking all big and strong.
Runners on second here for Lake City. Obviously, you got that threat there with runners in scoring position. Still 2 outs here for the Ramblers. Obviously, that helps quite a lot.
Great pitch there by Kendon. 1-2 here. 2-1, 1-2, something like that. 2 outs. Braden doing a good job of holding him on there at shortstop. Kendon with the pitch. Little high. Kaysen lets it go by him. Little high wild pitch. Kendon got to buckle down, drive it all the way down and finish. Braden at bat. Got a 2-2 count. And ball outside. Looks like it'll be full count right here. Kendon buckle down. Try to get this final out of the inning and keep them bats hot. And ball high. So that is the 3rd walk of the inning for Kendon.
Again, those walks kind of costing the Ramblers here in these 2 games. I mean, obviously they've been able to fill up the strike zone when they've needed to, but at the same time they've been walking some of these batters.
For sure.
Obviously you want to limit that to the best of your ability, but it's not always easy to get those strikes.
Yep. So person on first and third. We got Youngberg up to bat. And Kendon gets him with a pickoff move. Great pickoff move there by Kendon. Little inside move. And just a good overall inning. 3 walks, which is not a big deal. Kendon gets him with a nice little back pick move. No runs hurt on him. So McBain still up 9-0 going into the bottom of the 3rd inning. Hopefully we'll keep the bats hot, and we will be right back after some words from our sponsors.
For people who desire a custom-built home in northern Michigan, Arrow Homes is the premier builder that specializes in creating stunning, high-quality custom homes that reflect each homeowner's unique style and needs. Unlike other home builders that rely on cookie-cutter designs, Arrow Homes partners closely with clients through every step of the process, from initial design concept to final walkthrough, creating a truly customized living space. With over 50 years of home building expertise using only the finest materials and the most skilled craftsmen, Arrow Homes constructs exceptional custom houses that owners are proud to call home.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
Northern Truck Service, established in 2015 by John Skierbeck. It's a full diesel mechanic shop that can do anything from changing a light bulb to a full rebuild. With a stock of most parts, they can get you back on the road in no time.
All right, and welcome back to the bottom of the third inning here from McBain. Second game in action here. McBain doing a great job hitting the ball hard here through the first 2 innings. Let's see if they can tack on 6 runs and walk it off right here.
This will be the bottom of the lineup here. This is
Starting out
Charles
here.
Hammer.
Charles struck out last time, but let's see if he can get some redemption for himself here to start out the inning. Big swing here by number 4. A little down in the dirt, but nothing Charles can't handle. 1-1 count right here for the ready swinger. Charles, great hit. Shortstop turns and runs. And drops Charles with a great hit right there by number 4. And pokes it just over the shortstop's head. Hey, gonna say it again. Put the ball in play. Great things will happen. That's all you gotta do.
Been saying it all night. I mean, Lake City's defense really having some problems here tonight.
For sure.
Obviously, if Ramblers are able to put the ball in play, they're able to get on base most of the time.
Here we got the old trusty Braden Winkle. And there he is again. Nice little base hit, shortstop. Shortstop bobbles it. What can I say? That's my guy right there. Number 2, Braden Winkle. I want to be like him when I grow up. Just putting the ball in play every single time he's up to bat. Hustling, doing everything right. Here we got the lefty slugger, Kendon Meyering up to bat. Person on second and first. Kendon letting the first one go by.
1-0 count here to Kendon Meyering. He's had a pretty good day at the plate here today.
For sure.
I mean, runners on first and second here for the Ramblers. No outs. Ramblers up 9-0. Second pitch here is a ball outside.
Here we go, Kendon. 2-0 right here. And let's a high one go by for ball 3. Kendon looking at 3-0 right here.
Boy, I tell you what, that sun's shining through this booth right now. I mean, beautiful night out here for baseball.
Making look majestic up here. Sun's warm.
Kendon showing bunt here. Back pick to second.
Pitcher tries to back pick it. Charles is going to take off for third base. Center fielder is going to try to throw it to third base. Not there. Third baseman is going to make the smart play and not try to pick off the guy at second base. So, smart play there by the third baseman. Not try to make too many mental errors, which is the right play to do right there.
And again, more errors here by the Lake City. And again, beautiful base running here by Braden. Will take second base on that.
Easy.
Kendon,
great hit up the middle again. Past the center fielder. Kendon's going to push for second base. Oh, he decides to put on the brakes and let the runs go in. Kendon with a great hit up the middle. Once again, Kendon seems to be his spot that he's living by all night. And nothing wrong with that at all. Just putting it right up the middle. Great solid hits all night long for the Ramblers. Driving in a bunch of runs. Just a solid night here for Kendon. So that hit will drive in 2 runs. Nice little 2 RBI single there for Kendon Meyering. Trying to back himself up from the pitching mound. Looks like Lake City will do a little pitch and change here. Just going to change out the third baseman and the pitcher. So they will move Powers to the pitching mound, and they will put Atkins at the third base. So we will be right back here from the bottom of the third inning. We need 4 runs to walk it off here at the bottom of the third. And we will be right back with some more words from our sponsors.
Here at Shepherd's Agency in downtown McBain, we are your local and trusted source for all your insurance needs. We truly appreciate our clients, and we work hard to provide them with the best coverage at a fair price. If you're not already a client of ours, contact us and let us see what we can do for you. Call us at 231-825-2411. Stop in the office or visit us online at shepherdsagency.com.
Kason Pollington up to bat here for the Ramblers. First pitch is down in the dirt there. Kendon will stay at first base there.
Let's see. Number 2, Powers into the mound. Looks good during warm-ups. Seen him here a little bit last game. So let's see if he can stay hot here.
Ball's up and over Kason's head there. 2-0 count here to Kason. Still 0 outs here for the Ramblers.
Got Kendon Meyering at first base. Speedy Gonzalez. Let's see if Kason Pollington can stay hot. Nice little shot to center field again like he's been doing the past couple at-bats. Low throw. Good stop by the catcher in order to keep them runners stay put. Kason Pollington awaiting the pitch. High at his head. And he will be walked in 4 pitches.
Good job there by Kason, just staying in that box there.
For sure, staying disciplined. Not letting that ball take him anywhere. Big slugger. Clayton Hooker up to bat. Person on first and second. Let's see if he can drive this ball somewhere. Clayton trying to sit back on it, turn on it.
Big rip there by Clayton. 0-1 count here to Clayton. Obviously, Ramblers got runners in scoring position here with Kendon Meyering there on second base.
Low throw. Again, great stop by the catcher back there. Looks like that number 2, Stanley, doing a great job of stopping these balls in order to keep them runners put and not let any free bases go by. Powers with a pitch. Clayton popping it up. And Powers with a great catch there by the pitcher. Looks like Clayton trying to get a little too much on it and just pops it straight up. But we got Brody Skierbeck up to bat here. First out of the inning, so still lots of life left for the Ramblers here in this inning. At the first out, we got Brody Skierbeck up to bat. Looking to drive these runners in. Brody, big swing, low pitch. Looks like the McBain batters are starting to get a little bit antsy up there, not waiting for their pitch. They're just trying to swing at anything they see.
I mean, when you're out by this much, you start getting a little antsy, trying to get some more hits, more than you already have. Obviously, they I think all the Ramblers hitters today have done fairly decent at the plate.
Yes, every single Rambler has done very well at the plate. And see if Brody can keep this streak alive. Brody with the pitch, fouls it off to the backstop. He's on it, just got to straighten her out. Just driving up to center. And have Kendon rounding home.
1-2 count here to Brody. Pitch here from Powers. From the stretch. In the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Runners will advance here to second and third.
Kendon already halfway to third by the time he took off. Doing a good job of getting his secondary lead. So now we got 2 runners in scoring position. Runners on second and third, 1 out. Bottom of the third here. McBain up 11. Need 15 in order to mercy. Left fielder at the fence. Brody staying alive, fouling it off.
Good job by Brody. Stay alive in this at-bat, obviously. I mean, I think he's seen quite a few pitches today.
sure.
He's been able to stay alive in a lot of these at-bats.
He's doing a good job of battling in order to find the one that he wants and drive it. Brody staying alive again. Watch out for the car. Ooh, just missed.
Gonna get it.
Oh, got one.
Looks like he got the blue forward down there.
Sorry to whoever's blue Ford that is. That's why I park far away. Brody staying alive once again. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch to Brody.
Brody, moonshot. It's gonna looks like it's gonna gap in center field off his glove. Brody's gonna make a play for second base. Brody's gonna have to slot. Brody's up. Casey Pollington is gonna try to make a play for home plate, and he is up in time. And Brody with a nice little. It was like a sky hook almost to center field. Went off the center field's glove and dropped in for the 2 RBI double. So there's 2 more runs tacked on for the Ramblers. Brody finally finding that barrel that he's been looking for all night. And that is enough to give the Ramblers a 13-0 lead here in the bottom of the 3rd with Dakota Klein up to bat. First pitch, ball low. Dakota, second pitch. Takes a big chop at it. Dakota, another big swing. Dakota's been hot all night. Let's see if he can keep this streak alive. 5 for 5 so far. So let's see if he can keep this going for him.
1-2 count here to Dakota.
Ball low.
Good stop
Good
there by
stop.
the catcher. Really
Catcher
gotta give him some credit
working.
this game. He's had some good stops all game.
Doing a great job of keeping everything in front of him. Number 2 powers the pitch. And Dakota kind of checks his swing.
Good off speed there, it looks like.
And Dakota frustrated with himself for swinging at that. But I had a amazing night so far, so nothing to hang his head about. Still, 2 outs right here, so let's see if we can get a nice little 2-out rally.
Power is still on the mound here for Lake City.
Got Brody on second base. Xander up to bat. It's like 2 times in a row. Nice little check swing. I feel like they don't really know if they want to swing or not. So let's see if they can. Xander can make up his mind and barrel one up right here and get a nice little run in. 2-out rally. There it is. Nice little gap up to the right side. Brody's gonna get sent home and up easy. Great push hit by Xander Hauser. That's the second time tonight I've seen him push a ball to the opposite side of the field because the runner's holding him on. So Xander just pushes the ball to the opposite field and does a great job of finding the gaps and just putting it where it needs to be. Scoring Brody Skierbeck, so that puts us at 14-0. So 1 more run and is a mercy rule. So we got Ben Thompson up to bat. Struggling to find the barrel tonight, but right here, just got to buckle down and put his arm in his shoulder and get a nice little base hit here. That's all he needs.
First pitch to Brody's up and away. Obviously, you got Xander Hauser there on first base after that beautiful hit. Pitch here to Ben is swung on and missed there.
Ben Thompson got a 1-1 count here, 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd. Base rip, center field, big rip, past the center fielder. Xander's cruising around the field. Course is going to send him home for the walk-off. And that is it. Ben Thompson, the one that needed to be hit. All night, he's been struggling to find the barrel. And then when the moment comes, it's his time to shine. Rips one up to center field, finds the gap, and Ben Thompson walks it off for the Ramblers. What an amazing night here for the Ramblers. Credit to Trojan for never hanging their heads, always, going play by play, just always trying their best, hardest, no matter what. Trying to find the barrel, making the plays defensively. A couple mistakes here and there, and that's about it. But credits to both teams. Really hard fought. Great pitching here by the Ramblers tonight, and the barrels The bats was just hot. That's about it. Any words from you, Ben?
I mean, what a game. I mean, both games. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that for the Ramblers there. I mean, walking off twice here, back to back. I mean, beautiful pitching there by Kendon Myring. Didn't give up a single run there. Struck out, what was it, nine batters?
9 batters in 3 innings, which is awesome.
Beautiful pitching there by Kendon Myring.
Yep.
I think he gave up only 3 walks there.
Yep, 3 walks.
So, I mean, beautiful pitching tonight here from the Ramblers.
For sure. Both games. Clayton Hooker pitching a beautiful game the first game, not allowing very many hits and only 2 runs, I think, or 2 or 3 runs, I think. So, amazing job to both teams. Everybody's bats was hot, so just all around good way to start the week.
Absolutely.
Start the week right, and hopefully tomorrow the varsity team can carry on that winning record, hopefully. So, my name's Trey Bovin.
My name's Benjamin Tripp.
And we are signing out. Have a good night.